Yo, man, a nigga on 64, y'all 63 niggas over there smoking crack and shit. I'm talking about. Hey, listen, yo, man, a nigga on 64, y'all 63 niggas over there smoking crack and shit.
Rest in peace, King Von. And this video is for all my youngins that are watching this channel, that are coming up in this world, you know what I'm saying? The street life is not worth it. The street life is dangerous. It's risky as fuck. Really think to yourself, like, if that shit's worth it. Because once you get in, it's very hard to get out. It's very hard. Look at King Von. He's definitely was on the path to becoming, like, super successful. I mean, the guy was pretty much already hood rich, you know, success was coming on his way, and that all went down the drain because of a little altercation, right? That honestly, it's bound to happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was bound to happen. The more you're involved in those type of activities, you know, the higher chance that will happen. It's inevitable, really. It's not fucking worth it. So I don't want y'all to get into that bullshit. If you have your boys, if you have friends in that type of thing, you know, you don't have to be involved with it. You can see him, you can be like, hey, what's going on? You know, you don't have to be fully involved in it just because your friends are involved in it, right? You're not gonna feel left out, I promise you. It's much more worth to have an ability to move forward, you know, stick to your studies and just avoid being around those type of people at all times. Of course, you're gonna have your friends and whatnot, right? But all I'm saying is just be smart, you know, be street smart about this shit. Cause look at the beginning of this video. King Von and QUANDO, RONDO are apparently friends. I don't know much about him. I don't know much about those guys, but allegedly QUANDO RONDO set up King Von, right? After, you know, the whole altercation, that what happened after they went to the hookah lounge or whatever, right? I'm pretty sure QUANDO RONDO set him up, is what I'm saying, but we don't know that yet. It's not confirmed as of the making of this video, but I'm pretty sure. And again, yo, so it could be your own friends too, like your own friends. You don't know what everybody has in mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could see that person that's in your life, right, that you so-called is your friend. You don't know what's going on in the background. You don't know what he's thinking. A young man that's successful, right? And people will try to bring you down. People will try to claim to be your friend, but in the end, put on a fake mask, right? And oftentimes you really can't see. I mean, sometimes you can't really see through that mask, and you think that person's super genuine, but turns out that that guy was waiting for you to fuck up, or just waiting for you to just fall into the trap and set you up. That's why you should always keep a small circle as much as possible, guys. And you'll find out, right, how important that is once you start to get older and once you start to operate in the real world. Because high school, that's little boy shit, you know what I'm saying? The real world starts once you finish high school and you're out in the real world. You're out, you know, trying to pay your bills and whatnot. You have a job. Maybe you're looking for a career, for my older guys. But for my younger guys, man, stay out of the streets. For real, just stay out of the streets. It's not worth it. And another thing that I wanted to say is, like, why is it always black on black violence? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with all that negativity in our culture? I don't understand it. They say Black Lives Matter, but yet we're still killing our own brothers. You know what I'm saying? We're still killing another black man over some bullshit. And it's always because, you know, sometimes it's like guys outshine other black men, outshine other black men, other black guys seems intimidated, right? And they feel inferior, and they feel like they should bring that other black person down because they feel like, oh, they're super successful and oh, they don't deserve it, right? Why is that? I always wondered why that was. Like with Black Lives Matter and stuff, that shit does not apply, I guess. I don't know. It's stupid, honestly. Guys, really think about who you're hanging around with, who's your company. and just move smarter, for real. Especially for the guys that are learning this material, red pill. You don't need to be in a hood to be a man. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And I feel like the biggest problem is just guys just don't know how to maintain their emotions, right? You shouldn't be worrying about what other ops are saying about you and then feel the need to kill somebody just off the strength of somebody bringing you down. You know what I'm saying? You should be focusing on leveling up in life, right? You shouldn't be focusing on the next man, right? Once you are aware, you have enough self-awareness of that alone, and just start to just focus on yourself, keep your head down, and stop with the rah-rah in the streets, because you're not alpha. Like, let me tell y'all this, you're not alpha because you gun down an op. What is that, like, what does that say? Like, oh, you gain respect because you gun down somebody? That makes no sense. For real, like, think about it. You either land up in the box or you're gonna stay in the streets. Like, you can't do both. Like, you can't focus on the street life, right, and feel like, oh, you're gonna get successful off that. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no real success in that, because it's just a circle of life. Like, soon as somebody gets killed off your block, you're gonna feel the need to kill somebody else, and it's just this constant violence, right? But it's not worth it at the end of the day, because you're not elevating. You're worrying about the next man. You're worrying about your op, right? That's what I'm saying. This street life is stupid. Like, it's just it's a waste of time, and it's stupid. It's retarded. You're wasting your life on this shit. Like, this is why it's just like, it's tough to just stay in the hood and feel like you can elevate just off the strength of staying in the hood and building yourself up that way, like, and being involved in crimes and the whole gun violence thing, right? It's not worth it. It's just focus on yourself, King. Guys, remember, every time I say this, and it's real, it's universal, just take this one concept. If whatever you put out into the world, in the universe, it will come back to you, right? And I don't hear too much about King Von, but I'm pretty sure that the energy he was putting out was negative. He was talking about killing and shooting guys, right? And his rap lyrics could very much be verified as the truth. So the energy you put out is very important, y'all. So if you put out good energy, if you put out, you know, positive energy into the universe, best believe it's gonna come back to you in tenfold, which is what you want, right? Ultimately. So I feel like it's karma, but that's just something y'all should be able to learn off of this situation, this terrible situation that happened. And I think Nipsey Hussle said something very important: never judge you, and the streets will never love you. I'll leave you guys with that. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share the fucking video, guys, and don't forget to check out these videos on screen. Peace.